I want to talk a little bit about the left hook now. The left hook, always remember, is a counter punch or a follow punch in a combination. Do not lead with left hooks. As the old-timers used to say, never resort to hooking unless your opponent isn't looking. And very, very true. But it's a good counter punch, very good counter punch to be used when a guy misses a right hand after a feint and you're on that side. You can use it as a hard punch to the liver, as an overhand punch to the head. But it's best as a follow punch from any type of right hand or off of a jab. And the key thing in the left hook is this: keeping the area of the hook, elbows in once again, right in front of your opponent so that he doesn't get a good look at it. You don't want to get too far out of this center area so that his peripheral vision can pick it up. Once my hook gets out in here, why, it's easy to see. But when it's in here, it's quick, and it's delivered quickly with a good pivot, and speed is uppermost in your mind when you're throwing this punch. It's got to be fast. And key coaching point in the hook: when you're hooking high, the elbow must be up. Has to be up. The elbow has to be in this position. All you have to do is to have anybody try and push against the arm when the elbow's down and you have no power at all. None. You can't generate power from here. But as the elbow's up, now the shoulder and back come into play. Now you have power. The elbow must be up on the hook, must have a nice bend in it. And when you're hooking to the body, of course, it's a little different in that the elbow will be down now, but there's still a nice bend in the elbow. But we'll get to that in body punching. Right now we're concerned with head punching and the punch coming through. So what I want to do is, when I'm throwing a left hook, either after a jab or after a right hand, is I want to make sure that I'm in a good stance. If I've jabbed, then I'm going to drop that left hand just ever so slightly underneath my opponent's chin, or just about at shoulder level. Drop and turn that with a good pivot and come right across with it in this manner. I'm not going to get way out here with it where it can be seen. I'm not going to wave. I'm not going to be flapping elbows out here. I'm going to keep everything centered as much as possible and try to get power on my hook from the pivot and the speed of the hook rather than the distance that it has to travel. One other important point: keep the elbow up so that if I miss, I'm covered up. Very important. If I come through here and I miss, I've still got protection. So I jab, drop it ever so slightly, now elbow up and turn. This is the motion that you want to get in the hook, not this. Here's what you don't want to do: jab and go out here. No good. He'll see it. You'll never hit him in a million years. But if I keep it in this framework here, elbows in, everything in the center, it's very difficult for anybody to see punches coming from inside. Now I have a chance to land a punch. One other point, too, if I'm a southpaw, I haven't touched on southpaws yet. Everything that we've done here is the same, except the right foot is forward. Everything that we've touched on is the same as far as the feet goes, the stance, everything. If I were a southpaw, I'd just be here in this maneuver. But always remember that. Everything we've done is transferable to the southpaw stance. The hook. After a jab, it's here. After a right hand, quickly get it in. Right hand, quickly get it in. Right hand, quick. It's all about speed on the left hook. Do not get it. I can't emphasize enough how important it is not to be wide with this so your opponent can see it. Believe me, we'll show you how, with a pivot and with generating speed and the slight drop, we can get enough power, and we're also able to reach an opponent when he's backing away from us if necessary. Why? Because we'll be stepping in. Okay, what we're going to demonstrate here is the jab and hook, then a feint jab and a hook, and then a hook coming after a right hand, and then we'll also show how you can hook when you have to follow an opponent. How the footwork will work on that. But first of all, we'll go to the hook off of a left jab. Keeping in mind the coaching points that I mentioned, the elbows are in, the left jab will drop just underneath the chin, and the power will be generated by the pivot and the speed of the punch. Okay. Excellent. All right, let's try it again. Notice how elbows are in. Notice how he's generating a lot of power, and this never gets out here, but there's more than enough power here to knock a guy out. Boom, bam. Excellent. One more time. Bam, bam. Excellent. All right. Now let's do it off of a feint. We'll do the same punch off of a feint jab and then a hook. All right. Excellent. All right. Good. One more time. Feint, hook. Bam. Good. All right, now, before we go into the right hand left hook, let's go to following across the ring. Let's go to 2 jabs and a left hook, okay? And this is, once again, bringing your feet along, stepping on every punch. You'll see it right here. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Excellent. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Excellent. A great punch combination is one that the old-timer Joe Gans used off of this. He would throw 2 jabs and a left jab to the body followed by a left hook. And we'll show you that right now. 2 jabs, left jab to the body, okay? Left hook. Bam, 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 bam. Excellent. Bam, bam, boom, bam. Excellent. It's a real good combination. If you've been throwing right hands, doing those kinds of maneuvers, it's a great maneuver because they're expecting a different combination. They're expecting a right hand high, but no. They're getting a jab and a left hook, all in combination, and very difficult to stop. Very difficult. Okay. Now we're going to throw a right hand left hook, right? Okay. Bam, bam. Good. Keeping it right in close. Yeah, just bam, bam. Good. One more. Bam, bam. Good. That's a right hand left hook. Now we can also throw a left hook from a feint to the body, which we showed in one of our earlier sequences, but we'll show it again right now. So he's going to feint to the body this time. It'll be a feint to the body, and then a left hook. Bam, bam. Right. Now you can go into a little more of a crouch if you want to. Yeah, yeah. Bam, bam. Yeah, a little more, get down a little more to the outside here on that one. Bam, bam. Good. Okay. Keep in mind that when we're talking about the left hook, we never lead with the left hook. Never lead with it. You never want to get into that because you're extremely vulnerable. Leading with a left hook opens you up for all kinds of counter punches. So don't lead with a left hook. Same principle as leading with a right hand. If I go out there and lead with a long left hook, get out in this position and miss, I'm in a lot of trouble.